Yo, this video is going to be about special crew for what types of ships and situations they should be used in. There's a very long list, which can be hard to narrow it down to what you need. Of course, these are my opinions, since there will be many ways to use these bonus crew. I'll try to categorize each ship class and their go-to special crew, so check the timestamps to see what you're looking for exactly. But first, let's start by explaining how to get special crew. There are a few ways, starting with simply finding them floating on the open sea. They look like a little guy in a rowboat and you just have to pick them up. Using a special crew member called the Explorer will increase these findings by 5%. Next is using your pub at your private island, which will require a good amount of captives. You can spend 50 captives for a completely random special crew member. Or you can choose between pirates, sailors, and military members for 75 captives. Next will require you to use the lifeguard special crew, which allows you to have a 15% chance to obtain a special crew member from an imperial ship after boarding. And lastly, using a special crew called Seafarer, you can fight in modes for a 50% chance after each wave during a mode session, and I haven't noticed a difference in difficulty levels. But there are 6 waves, so you have a chance to get 6 captives from one mode session. When it comes to each ship class, you want to either boost their strengths or support their faults. When it comes to fast ships, we are looking at the speed, mobility, and in and out fighting. For my own setup, I don't plan on boarding much with my fast ships, since they have less crew than combat and heavies. So I run with all sailors as my base crew, and this will give me 4 special crew to take care of them. The sub-lieutenant gives 0.1% item reload time per sailor. The master gunner gives 0.1% reload time per sailor when below 50% health. The first mate gives 0.2% speed change for each sailor. And the carpenter gives 0.3% repair speed for each sailor. These are all great bonuses to have on a fast ship if you run all sailors, just don't get boarded. If you did want to board people, since you'd be able to catch them in a fast ship, it's better not to take all sailors, but instead a mix of other boarding crew. So the previous build won't work, but there are still a few special crew to help in combat. Fire hurts all ships, but zooming around you'll most likely only get small fires from a few cannon hits. The Provost will extinguish small fires 25% faster, so you can focus on fighting. The Gunner increases reload speed by 4%, and the Commodore increases aiming speed by 20%. Since speed isn't just important in your sails during a fight. And since the update just boosted firing range of all swivel guns for fast ships, the Powder Monkey is now better than ever, being able to reload your swivel guns 20% faster. Another solid build for fast ships is really focusing on your speed. So using the Sailing Master will help you sail straight, as the wind can slowly turn your ship, and fixing that directional error can slow you down, which defeats the purpose of your speed build. The Pilot will reduce the penalty if you do end up turning a little while at cruise speed. The Sail Handler simply gives an extra 4% to your speed, and the Rigger will give 25% boost to your sail's auto repair, in case someone is trying to catch you. This build will help you be the fastest ship on the open seas. Choosing for a combat ship may also be for speed, but I'd say they will shine with damage and boarding. Using the Gunner will help with a 4% increase in reload time, letting you get shots off faster. You can use the Recruiter to increase how many crew you get from boarding or picking up at sea. This lets you get a bigger boarding crew faster, letting you win even more boarding matches. And sometimes it's hard to line yourself up with that board or even close quarter brawl, so the Helmsman helps with an additional 4 maneuverability at the first speed. And you should have the skill that heals you after winning a board, and then, when their ship sinks, using the Old Hand will let you get 5% health back from looting them. This way you can just keep fighting and boarding with more health and crew. The next type of ship will be more focused on running down other players. Using the Sail Handler will keep your speed up by adding 4%. The Pilot will help reduce the speed penalty when turning at full sails, so you don't lose momentum you've gained on them. Then you'll use the Commodore to increase the aiming speed by 20%, so that you can quickly aim for their sails. The less time you waste aiming, the faster you can slow them down and continue sailing at them. And of course, they may try to do the same thing, so using the rigger will help auto repair your sails by 25%. You're still a combat ship and able to fight, but there will always be runners. When it comes to the transport line, you are mainly trading or transporting, so your focus is speed. While using Peace Flag, you won't need to worry about combat at all, so you're trying to get from A to B with your cargo as fast as you can. Using the sail handler will increase speed by 4%. Since you aren't fighting, running all sailors will let you use first mate and get a speed increase for each. This speed is more of a startup speed than a top speed. The sailing master lets you maintain your course without the wind taking you left or right, and the purser will lower your speed penalty by 30% when you're overloaded. Empty your coin bag and load up your hull as much as you can with this setup. However, you aren't always going to be in peaceful waters, or you could possibly be a pirate. When players may try to chase you down, all you can do is be built for survival. The sail handler once again will increase your speed by 4%. The pilot will reduce the penalty for turning at your full speed. This will let you slowly be turning here and there and making them lose more and more speed, while you continue to cruise ahead. But they may hit your sails a few times, so the rigger will increase the auto repair for sails. And the carpenter will increase your repair speed by 0.3% for each sailor on board. Once again, you aren't trying to fight usually in a transport, you are transporting. So run all sailors to ensure top speed at all times. Heavy ships are the tanks of the ocean, excelling in defense, but also stand out with their cannons and crew numbers. When you go a full defense build, you are going to run all sailors so they don't stop you in the water. Keeping your sailors alive keeps your sails and reload alive. But this means you won't be boarding, you'll simply be a moving rock for your allies. Fire is the one damage that will get through your defense as a heavy ship. So using Junior Provost and Provost will reduce damage of large fires and remove small fires faster. Since you're using all sailors, the Master Gunner and Sub-Lieutenant will help with ammo and item reload speed, which is dependent on the number of sailors. Since you'll be full sailors, you won't stop functioning from an enemy bombard. Items will be very important to keep you alive, and the ability to shoot your large amount of cannons will keep them from thinking they have you where they want you. Last forever and continue to attack them. When you don't want to just be a punching bag for your allies, but want to really join the fight, using the armor will really let you single out a target using your single cannon shots. This will let your single cannons reload 20% faster, and with such a long line of cannons to shoot, you'll continue to lay on the heat, matched with the gunner to add 4% reload increase as well. You won't be fast, but with long cannons, you'll be able to keep landing hits with the helmsman, letting you get an additional 4% maneuverability in the first speed. You'll still want to use the Sub-Lieutenant, even if you aren't full sailors in this build. Items are incredibly resourceful, especially with a heavy ship. Heavy ships are really known for their ability to thrive in massive battles such as port battles. Right off the start of any battle, you'll see those mortars starting to come in. Keeping a doctor on board will protect your crew from dying from the mortars. Since you're in a massive group about to ram into the other team, every single crew member counts since sailing and boarding are dependent on them. The surgeon will repair half of the wounded crew from cannon fire when you repair. The carpenter will increase your repair speed by 0.3% per sailor, also making the surgeon kick in. In a big fight, you need to survive, not suicide, so keeping your ship alive is just as important as your crew. In a big fight, you'll have to slowly come back into combat from a port or island, or even worse. In a port battle, you'll use up a precious respawn ticket. When your crew is full, that means when you do reach the enemy, you are fully ready to board. The senior doctor will heal 20% more of your crew after the board. Survive, board, and take down the enemy in the middle of a huge fight. Siege ships are a little more simple, since a few special crew are specialized for them. Using the artillerist and bombarder will increase mortar aiming and reload speed. The bombarder, however, won't work unless you still have all your cannons still loaded. So you're really focusing on just using your mortars instead of using everything in your arsenal. Luckily enough, the siege line got a buff this update as well, which is 25% more swivel damage. Keep your cannons loaded and use the powder monkey to increase swivel reload time. and the helmsman will really help line up your mortars by increasing maneuverability at the first speed. Now that I've covered mainly combat-focused special crew, there are a handful of crew members that I've used depending on what I was doing at the time. Especially starting out, you'll play the game a bit different from just straight combat. There are 2 special crew that will help with experience. The Coursier will simply give 6% experience from everything that gives you experience. That could be sinking ships, dig sites, fishing, or even quests. The Scribe is a must-have if you're focusing on a specific ship class, such as starting in the combat line and wanting to focus on unlocking future ships. They give 20% experience to the ship line you're using, as well as to the upgrades you need to unlock. So if you have a new ship, be sure to equip them, so you can max out your upgrades as soon as you can. Next, you should be a fishing and looting goblin starting out. Basically pick up everything you see, and the Maskman and Navigator will let you do just that. The Maskman increases your own visibility range, while the Navigator increases the minimap's vision by 40%. This allows you to use a handful of additional crew, such as the Fisherman. This guy lets you get extra fish and whale rewards by 0.5% per boarding crew you have, or non-sailors. And the Boatman will increase your fishing speed by 1% per sailor on board. Beyond fishing, there are plenty of items to pick up on the open ocean, which the Lucky One is perfect for that. This gives you a chance to get twice as many items at sea at 20% chance, which will definitely add up. And by pairing this with the Seeker, you have a chance to find rare items at sea and on islands by 10%. Using all of these are an absolute must starting out, since you'll need just about everything. You can simply switch between them as you're either grinding a ship, fishing, or scavenging. Speaking of grinding, at some point you'll start grinding for captives. Naval Cadet will increase your grape shot damage to NPCs by 33%, letting you board them easier. And then use Scout to increase the total number of captives you actually take by 30%. Lastly, Ginger will solve incompatibility conflicts between special crew. And the best part is she doesn't take up a slot at all, so you'll actually end up potentially with 5 special crew, including her. You'll need to unlock the skill Right Hand to get the 4th spot for your special crew, by the way. Before I get into special crew I think aren't really worth it, I wanted to remind to subscribe if you want to keep up to date on all these videos. But getting back to the not so worth it crew, there are 3 boarding special crew that I think aren't very important. First, the Harpooner, reloading the boarding hooks by 60%, but I already think the timer isn't that long. The Midshipman starts boarding by hiding your musketeers, but it's really not that hard just to do yourself. Same with the Quartermaster, which chooses a random target to attack when boarding. Why random when you have full control over the boarding scenario? The Swimmer increases item pickup range, which I think just isn't really needed. While picking up items, you can be sailing too fast and lose crew, but the Daredevil prevents that. Just don't be silly and you'll have no need for this guy. The Veteran removes the timer on consumables you find at sea. It can be kind of neat, but really doesn't seem to replace other more useful special crew. Same with Watchman. Seems useful to put out a large fire faster, but it only takes a few seconds anyway. There were a lot of special crew to go through, so hopefully it clears things up a little bit. I might have missed a few, however if I did, I might not have thought they were very useful. There are still premium ships that people always ask about special crew to use on them. Maybe breaking it down this way will help narrow down a few choices. Otherwise, the customization of this game is one of the best qualities. Always experiment with new combinations so that it fits your playstyle.